Good morning, good evening, based on wherever you are. So, today is again another Thankful Thursday. So, in this day, we do three simple gratitude because in life, even though we want to do it every day, sometimes life might get so busy that we cannot, but we can always take 5 minutes out of our week to practice gratitude because it is better than not doing it at all. So what we do is, if you have seen the prior videos, here are a bunch of rocks. Like for example, there is this rock, it's written peace. And there's another one, for example, believe. Oh, sorry, that's balance. I just saw the B. Anyway, so I picked three different ones, and there are some of this just for decoration. So anyway, so there's all this. There are about 30, 40 different rocks. So I pick it right in front of you. I also don't know what will come up. And then I just talk about that I'm grateful for something related to that word. So it's kind of fun and exciting at the same time. It makes the gratitude practice a little exciting. So let me move the thing here so you guys can see. I can put it on the arm of the couch. So I'm gonna try to get something from down here. I have no idea. Let me do it in front of you guys. I have no idea what I'm picking. Family. Okay, so let me put that here. It's kind of heavy because these rocks are pretty heavy. So this is family. I am so grateful for my family. When I say family, first thing in my mind that comes to me is my daughter Alice, and she's 9 years old. And then my mom. My mom is in India. I don't get to see her often. I speak to her once a week. Tomorrow morning, actually, I'll be speaking to her. Sometimes I can speak more, but because of the time difference, I don't always get to speak to her. So for this one especially, I'm just going to especially send my special gratitude to my mom and Alice, and of course a lot of my friends, who has been like family here in the US. And I have a lot of family in India. I'm grateful for them too. But it's amazing. And in some way, what I say is 8 billion people, we are all a human family. There is a lot of things people would say about belonging, that, I'm not good enough. I don't fit in this room because there's only one person that looks like me in this room. But what I say to people is, and it took me a long time, trust me, this thought came to me about 8 billion people as a family only, like, I don't know, 6 months or 8 months ago. Especially because when I worked in the corporate industry, and there were many rooms where I was the only woman and I was the only Indian woman. And at that time, I used to think that, I was the only, and I have to prove myself, especially if I want to make room for others who are like me. But the world doesn't, well, it's unfortunate. The world does go that way. However, it is a lot in our thinking, how we think about it, right? We all belong to the human family. So with that, now let's pick out the next one. It's exciting because I also don't know what I'm gonna pick. Happiness. So cool. So happiness, there's a difference between happiness and a joy. I did cover it in one of the video a while ago if you haven't seen it. Happiness is something that is almost like instant or short-lived, and a joy, the word joy is small, but that is actually longer lasting. So I'll give you an example. Happiness is when you get a promotion and then you feel good about 2-3 months, and after that you want the next thing. Or you buy a new car and you have that excitement for a while, and then that excitement goes away. That is happiness. Joy, on the other hand, it is internal. So let's say you're just drinking coffee, tea, whatever you like, and then you're just looking outside, enjoying the nature. It is very simple. There is nothing extraordinary, but you are feeling good about it. There is some sort of contentment. That is joy. So for me, As far as happiness goes, here. As far as happiness goes, I'll say that I am happy for just today. In some way, for me, joy and happiness actually has collided because I've been practicing these things for so long. But if I have to look at something big, I would say the recent spring break trip. If you come here often, you have seen that my daughter and I, we went to spring break trip for her. It was last week or the week before, and there's a bunch of pictures in there in one of the playlists. You guys should check it out. So that was a lot of fun, and that was happiness. And of course, there was a lot of joyful moments in there too. Okay, now the final one, because these are short. You don't have to do it too long. Okay, last one. Oh my God. Sorry for the sound because they're like laugh. Ooh, this is mine. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Here you see laugh. So laugh. Oh my God, I love to laugh. I love to laugh. So I have several friends, and I'm so thankful for them. And a few in particular, when we meet, oh my God, we laugh so much. I'm like our. So last time I met with this friend on the weekend, and he was saying that his cheeks are hurting, and my belly was hurting from laughing so much. And those are the friends that you do need in your life because you want to laugh like crazy sometimes, trust me. Because when you laugh, your mind, there are so many studies, there are so many studies. When you laugh, there is something that releases in your head that actually makes you, happier, more creative, and you live longer. So laugh is, of course, it's one of the best medicine out there, and that is free. So I am grateful for all the laugh. And now I'll tell you one little thing. And as I'm saying, it reminded me, it was last year. Of course, you guys know that, I had this challenge of losing my marriage and my job at the same time. Now I'm laughing. It was not like that about a year and a half ago. I was in a very dark place. And then as I was going through healing, recovering, and I was getting to a better state, and it was last year sometime, I don't remember the month, my daughter, actually right there, over there is our dining table, she was there, and she said, and I laughed. I don't remember what the topic was. I laughed like, ha, ha, ha. And then she was like, huh, mommy, I didn't hear you laugh like that. She probably heard when she was young, but maybe not in the recent past. That's what she wanted to say. And it just really stuck with me. I'm like, wow, sometimes that's what happens in life. We don't really know how we are on on an autopilot or in a conveyor belt. My accent, because I'm from India. Sometimes it gets mixed. Whatever comes out, I just say it, anyway. You guys understand me, hopefully. Sometimes I do speak fast, so I need to make sure I slow it down. Anyway, so this is what it is. It's like I'm grateful that my daughter, she noticed it because generally, as you are going through this journey, if you're divorced or you have gone through a separation after a long-term breakup, you are having challenging times. You are learning a lot of things, and your kids are too. In fact, kids are, for them, the world is shifting even more because we have lived our life by ourselves. We were single at one point before getting married or before getting together with the partner. But for kids, this is their only time. I mean, the first time that they will live a different life, right? They were together with both parents. So it is very important for them also to see the joyfulness in you. And that is why I try to make sure that my cup is full, because if my cup is full, only then I'll be able to pour it out for my daughter. So again, the 3 words: family. I'm grateful for my mom and my daughter, my friends, my rest of my family, everybody. Number 2 was happiness. Sometimes we need to do the little happiness, because joy is great, but sometimes instant boost of happiness is also good. You can just go buy a Starbucks coffee if that's your thing. I love cappuccino. So that'll make you a little happy. And laugh, and really laugh out loud with your friend. Take this video as a reminder. Laugh out loud today, tonight, tomorrow, with your friends, with your family. Maybe you could be the reason. You will crack a joke and everybody will laugh. Good luck. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.